The CR450 is part of China's ambitious efforts to develop even faster and more technologically advanced high-speed trains. Beyond the basic specifications and features, here are some additional aspects and context surrounding the County Route 450 and its development. 1. Development context and origins. The CR450 is part of China's ongoing push to lead in the global high-speed rail sector. The country has a track record of rapidly developing new rail technologies, with previous trains like the CRH380A and Fuxing CR400AF, BF, already setting world records for high-speed rail. The CR450 is seen as the next step, continuing to build on the achievements of these earlier models. The CR450's development likely involves a blend of local Chinese manufacturing expertise with lessons learned from partnerships with foreign companies, such as Siemens, Alstom, and Bombardier. China has taken significant strides in building indigenous capabilities in rail technology, allowing it to design and produce increasingly sophisticated trains. 2. Magnetic levitation, maglev, and advanced materials. While the County Route 450 may not entirely rely on maglev technology, it's expected that a version of the train will incorporate advanced magnetic levitation technology. Maglev systems, which use magnetic fields to lift and propel the train, eliminate much of the friction between the train and the track, allowing for much higher speeds than traditional rail systems. In addition to maglev, the County Route 450 may use lightweight, durable materials such as carbon fiber composites in its construction, which would improve efficiency, reduce energy consumption, and enhance performance at high speeds. 3. Safety features. Safety is paramount at these speeds, and the County Route 450 will likely incorporate advanced safety systems. These may include automated train control, collision avoidance technologies, and sophisticated braking systems capable of operating at high speeds. China's high-speed rail network already has a reputation for safety, and the County Route 450 is expected to build on that legacy with cutting-edge safety technologies. Additionally, the CR450 is likely to be equipped with sensors and real-time monitoring systems that provide data on track conditions, train health, and potential hazards, helping operators prevent accidents before they occur. 4. Infrastructure and future applications. The County Route 450 would require specialized infrastructure, such as dedicated high-speed rail lines with curves and gradients designed to accommodate trains traveling at speeds of up to 450 km per hour. This would necessitate new construction or upgrading of existing tracks, as well as the integration of advanced signaling and communication systems. Given its high speed, the County Route 450 might be deployed on long-distance routes connecting major cities such as Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Guangzhou, as well as high-density corridors like the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei region. However, it could also be adapted to international routes, potentially linking China to neighboring countries or even part of a broader Belt and Road initiative that connects Asia to Europe. 5. Competition and global implications. The County Route 450 competes not only with maglev systems like the Shanghai maglev, but also with other advanced high-speed rail systems being developed worldwide. For instance, Japan's N700 Shinkansen and France's TGV are continually advancing their technologies as well. The development of such fast trains by China will have significant global implications, as it could further shift the balance of high-speed rail dominance towards China. With its vast network, China is in a strong position to export its high-speed rail technology to other nations, just as it has done with its previous generations of trains. 6. Environmental and economic impact. In terms of sustainability, the CR450 is expected to be more energy efficient than traditional transportation methods like airplanes or cars, especially if it uses electric power generated from renewable sources. High-speed trains, in general, are seen as a more environmentally friendly option, given their lower carbon footprint relative to other forms of transportation over long distances. Economically, the County Route 450 would not only create jobs in the rail and construction sectors but could also boost tourism and business in the regions connected by the new lines. The trains would reduce travel time significantly, making distant cities more accessible for commerce and tourism. 7. Passenger experience and amenities. On board, passengers can expect a premium experience in terms of comfort and technology. The County Route 450 may feature smart systems for passenger interaction, including real-time travel information, personalized services, and potentially even entertainment options. The trains could also feature adjustable seating, Wi-Fi, and power outlets, as well as noise-reducing designs to ensure a quiet and comfortable journey at high speeds. In addition, China is increasingly focused on the aesthetic design of its trains. With the CR450, the interior is likely to reflect the country's cultural emphasis on modernity and luxury, combining sleek, futuristic designs with a user-friendly atmosphere. 8. Public and government support. The Chinese government has been extremely supportive of high-speed rail development, seeing it as a symbol of technological prowess and an engine for economic growth. Large-scale infrastructure projects like the County Route 450 are part of the broader national development strategy, which prioritizes technological innovation, connectivity, and environmental sustainability. In conclusion, the County Route 450 represents a leap forward in the world of high-speed rail technology, with the potential to revolutionize travel and set new standards for performance, safety, and sustainability. As China continues to develop and refine this technology, the County Route 450 could become a key player in reshaping the global transportation landscape. Here's a deeper dive into additional aspects of the CR450 and its context, along with its potential impact. 1. Technological advancements. The CR450 is expected to showcase the latest in rail technology, integrating cutting-edge innovations in several areas. Electromagnetic and hybrid propulsion. The County Route 450 may feature hybrid propulsion technology combining both traditional rail systems and maglev, magnetic levitation. In regions where maglev tracks are not feasible, the train could use conventional electrified tracks. In areas where maglev infrastructure exists, it could seamlessly switch to this high-speed, frictionless mode of travel. The hybrid model would help maximize energy efficiency and speed, depending on the type of track. AI and machine learning. AI could play a crucial role in monitoring the train systems, optimizing energy consumption, and managing real-time adjustments based on passenger load, weather conditions, and track quality. Additionally, AI-powered predictive maintenance systems would help avoid delays or disruptions by identifying potential issues before they cause failures. Smart rail systems. The County Route 450 would likely incorporate advanced signaling and control systems that are smarter than traditional rail networks. The use of integrated digital communication systems between trains and tracks could enable precise, real-time control of train movement, reducing the risk of accidents and improving train headways. Energy recovery and efficiency. To manage the high energy demands of ultra-high-speed trains, the County Route 450 might incorporate regenerative braking systems, which capture and reuse energy when the train slows down. This could be especially important in the context of reducing the environmental footprint of these massive transportation projects. 2. Travel time reduction and economic implications. One of the most striking aspects of the CR450's potential is its ability to drastically reduce travel times between cities. For instance, a journey between Beijing and Shanghai, which typically takes about 4.5 to 5 hours by the current high-speed trains, could be cut down to just under 3 hours, assuming the County Route 450 operates at full capacity on a dedicated route. This would have profound economic effects by improving the efficiency of business and commerce. The high speed and shorter travel times can also encourage more domestic tourism, offering easy access to distant destinations. Major cities that were once difficult to access due to time constraints could see an influx of visitors, spurring local economies. On a macro level, reducing travel time can enhance the flow of goods and services, allowing for more frequent shipments between cities and boosting economic productivity. 3. Environmental considerations. China is increasingly focused on sustainable development, and the CR450's environmental impact will likely be a critical factor in its design and operation. Lower carbon emissions. Compared to air travel or long-distance driving, high-speed trains are significantly more energy efficient, and when powered by renewable energy sources like solar or wind, they could produce very low carbon emissions. The County Route 450 could further this trend by using green energy to power its operations, aligning with China's broader carbon neutrality goals. Energy-efficient design. The design of the CR450 will likely prioritize aerodynamics to reduce energy consumption at high speeds. Streamlined shapes that reduce drag and advanced energy management systems could minimize power usage during acceleration, cruising, and deceleration. Sustainable construction. The construction of the CR450's infrastructure, tracks, stations, etc., could be designed with sustainability in mind, utilizing eco-friendly materials, reducing waste, and even implementing green stations that feature energy-efficient lighting, cooling, and waste management systems. 4. Global export potential. China's development of high-speed rail technology, especially the CR450, has already positioned the country as a major player in the global rail industry. Countries around the world, especially those in developing regions, are looking to modernize their transport infrastructure, and China's state-owned railway companies are increasingly winning contracts to build and operate high-speed rail systems abroad. Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. The County Route 450 could potentially be part of China's Belt and Road Initiative, offering high-speed rail services to countries along the BRI corridor. These could connect regions from China to Southeast Asia, Central Asia, and even parts of Europe, improving regional connectivity and trade. Chinese rail technology is already being implemented in countries like Indonesia, Turkey, and Russia. Africa and the Middle East. Countries in Africa and the Middle East, with large infrastructure needs and growing economies, might look to adopt Chinese high-speed rail technology. For instance, the County Route 450 could offer fast connections between major cities in these regions, promoting both tourism and commerce. Competitive advantage. By offering advanced technology at a competitive price point, the County Route 450 might help China maintain its position as a leader in the global high-speed rail market. This could also result in strategic partnerships, providing a foothold for Chinese manufacturers in foreign markets. 5. Potential for expansion beyond rail. The County Route 450 could have broader implications beyond the realm of high-speed rail. As transportation technologies evolve, particularly around the concept of the Hyperloop, a proposed ultra-high-speed system using low-pressure tubes, the County Route 450 could provide useful lessons in terms of speed, safety, and infrastructure that could be adapted for future systems. Intermodal transport integration. In the future, CR450 trains could become part of a broader intermodal transportation network, integrating seamlessly with other modes of travel like electric buses, taxis, or even flying cars, in longer-term speculative scenarios. Passengers could be able to switch between different modes of transportation quickly, efficiently, and without major delays. Urban planning and mobility. The development of high-speed rail systems like the County Route 450 could drive urban redevelopment around major railway stations, creating new hubs of commerce, housing, and leisure. These smart cities could be designed to maximize connectivity and convenience for people who are increasingly dependent on high-speed travel. 6. Cultural and social impact. The County Route 450 could have a transformative effect on Chinese society by providing greater access to distant regions. As travel times decrease, more people will be able to visit and experience different parts of the country, increasing cultural exchange and social mobility. Education and research. The increased accessibility between cities could promote educational exchanges and research collaborations across universities and institutions, contributing to the development of technology, innovation, and international partnerships. Social mobility. With more affordable and faster transport options, people from smaller cities or rural areas may be able to access job opportunities, better healthcare, and educational resources in larger urban centers, reducing regional disparities. 7. Challenges and limitations. While the County Route 450 offers incredible potential, there are challenges that China will need to overcome. High infrastructure costs. Building the necessary tracks, stations, and support systems for a train like the County Route 450 requires significant financial investment. This could be a limiting factor, particularly if demand for ultra-high-speed services is not sufficient to justify such an expense. Integration with existing systems. In regions where conventional high-speed rail is already in place, integrating the County Route 450 with existing infrastructure might be complicated. Upgrading tracks and stations to handle trains that travel at up to 450 km per hour will take careful planning and potentially substantial additional investment. Operational challenges. Operating a train at speeds of 450 km per hour requires precise management of everything from rail conditions to weather. High-speed trains are particularly vulnerable to issues such as track maintenance and external factors like wind or snow. Ensuring reliability and maintaining schedules will be critical to the success of the County Route 450. In summary, the CR 450 is not just a leap forward in terms of raw speed, it is poised to redefine the way we think about rail transportation. Its development will involve significant technological, economic, and social shifts, but the long-term benefits could be far-reaching, both within China and on a global scale.